smaller. The hell's that?
Just what are the lights in this video footage, which was captured by a resident of Walpole Island First Nations in the early morning hours of Sunday, January 16th? Our news department at 99.1 in Wallaceburg asked the same question. Curious as to what they saw, two residents from Walpole came into the CKXS station this week and allowed us to view the raw footage, which was shot around 5 a.m. on January 16th. What you see in the video are some lights the gentleman saw just over a tree line looking southeast towards Chatham-Kent. Not being able to come up with an explanation ourselves, we spoke with Geoff Coulson of Environment Canada to provide his take on what these strange lights could be.
We did have another light-associated phenomenon in Ottawa about a week ago, and it was related to ice crystals. And what people saw then was any light source, a street light, or this guy went by a construction site that had those arc lights on, and the light was kind of like straight up like a searchlight, each light source, and so this guy was wondering what that was, and actually that was related to when we get ice crystals in the shape of columns, and when those ice crystals are kind of on their side, it creates this phenomenon between you and sort of the light source that it appears is going straight up in the air like a searchlight. But if these were kind of little orbs sort of dancing around, really hard to say, at least what I'm looking at in terms of what the observations were like at Windsor Airport that morning. We do know that there were periods of clear conditions. It was fairly cold, temperatures about -10, so there could have been some ice crystals in the air causing some form of interaction with other light sources. But I don't think it was northern lights, because again, as you're describing, it's kind of like orbs as opposed to sort of light blues and greens that you would normally associate with the northern lights. And to the best of my ability to find on the space weather site, they weren't seeming to indicate that things are very active, meaning that we'd be able to see the northern lights this far south. So it doesn't look like that would be an explanation for them. So
Okay.
I guess at this point, other than aircraft off in the distance somewhere or something to do with ice crystals in the atmosphere, be tough to say. But there's no other, I guess, light-type phenomena that I'm aware of, at least from the weather perspective, that would have been going on down in the Walpole Island in the early morning hours of Sunday.
What do you think? Let us know by leaving a comment on our Facebook page or by connecting with us through our website at www.ckxsfm.com. For 99.1 News, I'm Aaron Hall.